morning. Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. Out here getting my rig set, and we've got, you know, the same routine that we do every day. What are you doing today? We're roof washing, we are house washing, and we are gutter cleaning. That's all we do every day, day in and day out. Groundhog Day on the daily, same thing. Boom, that's how you do it. Build the momentum, okay? Advertise your services. Simple. I'm getting my yard signs ready. Look at brand new yard signs from UZ Marketing, ready to go. We got 150 of them or so here. What does it say on there? House washing and roof washing. This is how we get our jobs. These signs, the labeling on the truck, okay, the word of mouth, social media, driving it constantly. I'm posting these things all the time. If you see me doing something, it's one of my 3 services. I don't advertise gutter cleaning on these signs. It's not my favorite thing to do. It is a lead driver, okay? I don't necessarily want to do a lot more of it. That's why I don't advertise it, but we do it. Okay, my Google My Business page, which is free, has been up for 2 years. We got 136 5-star reviews or something like that right now. That, if you search in my area, roof washing or gutter cleaning, not too many people come up. If you search house washing or power washing, all sorts of people come up because a lot of people do it. Not a lot of people offer these other services. So if you want to, you know, pull some more work in and drive some more leads to your business, advertise a couple things like gutter cleaning, okay? Put this on your GMB page. Roof washing, get that on your GMB page. I don't have a professional website, by the way. Only a GMB page. I get probably 4 or 5 calls a week, every week from my GMB page. And, you know, you do that client, you get the neighbor come over, you get to put a yard sign out, and you begin to build that momentum. All right, it's not overnight. We've had fairly good success overnight, I will admit. Okay, I did a lot of research, put a lot of things together, and I've been active on it 24/7 all the time. It's all I do is think power washing, it seems. Okay, there's not one thing, it's another that's related to power washing. This is my 3rd full-time season. That's how I'm getting all this business. It's momentum. I'm in the sweet spot now where people that I did the 1st and 2nd season are calling me back. So I was just talking with my good buddy Mike Carmody the other day, talking about, you know, I would say probably 20% of my business this year is repeat business from previous clients, and that's probably, you know, that could even increase if I marketed it to them a little bit better. I've been sending out mass texts through Markate. That's been working great. I've been picking up ones and twos from that here and there. Okay, but it's about building momentum and being consistent. Pick a couple services, that's it. Don't offer everything under the sun. Don't advertise everything under the sun. You have exactly 1 second of my attention. What do you want to say to me? House washing, roof washing. I don't need to see you list out concrete cleaning, fence washing, blah, 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 in font this big. I'm not going to read it. It's a blur. Your phone number, what you do. Easy. Okay, enough ranting from me. We're out here to wash some stuff. I'm on beautiful Crystal Lake again. And we've got this gorgeous A-frame home. And he's having some additions done to it, whatnot. And of course, all of the north sides, the back sides of all these buildings, this building, that little garage over there, is all covered with moss. We have no gutters on the back side, okay? There's all landscaping over here that the man does not care about. We've already had an extensive discussion and set the expectations that as I'm washing this gambrel roof, that my chemical is gonna shear right off here on the ground. And he doesn't care about any of these plantings over here. He says, go ahead and kill them. Don't worry about it. We've got all of that A-frame roofing over there. Same thing. It's gonna shear right off and the weeds are gonna die on the ground. We are far enough away from the lake that we're not gonna have any runoff or issues, okay? I'm gonna show you my setup. I'm fully staged. My intention is to go up onto this ladder here and shoot the top of the gambrel roof, come down and move my ladder out of the way, and then shoot this roof. I'm gonna be on that little roof. I'm gonna stand on that and shoot everything, hopefully from that position. I've got the ladder set up on the other side so I don't have to come through the gates and this fencing and everything that's in my way. Then we're gonna move our 16-foot ladder over to that roof, walk up on there, and shoot that whole roof. So we got a plan. You always want to have a plan, whether it's right or wrong. At least you've got some direction. I always like to stage everything first. Everything's on. I'm shooting 5% going up right here, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, we're up in this backside roof. We'll show you what we got going on here. I've done a little test hit right in here. You can see everything is dead pretty quickly. I'm not doing all of this area. My intention is to start at the furthest point, work my way back. Hopefully don't asphyxiate myself as badly doing that. Back myself right down here. But you can see this A-frame roof especially has got quite a carpet on it. It's all very fine, but this is the kind of stuff that doesn't come off as easy, like that big pancake stuff yesterday did. Okay, the bigger it is, the easier it comes down, it seems. Okay, but I should be able to shoot everything here right from this one position versus trying to place ladders all down there. So I'm very fortunate to have this reasonably pitched roof, and we can take care of it without any big issues. Okay, then the gambrel, then the garage. Here we go. We got some wind coming off the lake, but so long as we can make this shot right here to that corner, which I'm making, no problem. Get right on that edge. Yep, no problem. Great soap today. Eliminator dial is all the way open, along with brand new, fresh, near 15% shock in the soap tank. So my soap tank consists of straight shock, okay? I got 15 gallons of straight shock in that soap tank and probably 10 or 15 ounces of eliminator in there. And a nice wide open dial. And then the SH is set at 5%. And that's gonna be very dead in about 5 seconds. All right, we've got ourselves turned around here. Now, of course, we can hit all of this. This is the easy part. It's just a nice carpet. I took a nice before picture, because obviously we want to be able to show the client he's actually out of town. So we're gonna have to text him photos. I like to do that anyway, because by the time they come and take a look, even later in the day, it's not all cottony and white anymore. It's turned brown. So we want to show them. And this runoff on here actually shouldn't be too bad because of how much moss there is. It's really going to slow it down. Trying not to get any on the skylight. I don't think I'm doing anything about the skylight either. I don't think I'm going to be rinsing that or anything. We'll see. I might, when I go to flush my pump, my roof wash pump, come back over here and spray a little water on that skylight. Right. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Unbelievable. Really happy with how this has come out. That's 5%. And I shot everything from right here. I got that hip roof over there, all of this over there, up against my skylight with my left hand. I was able to reach around carefully, fan tip all of this. I'm about to fan my way out. All right, here we are up on top of the gambrel roof, and we climb with our trigger lock on because we don't want to bump it, right? Trigger lock. Utilize it. Spray yourself in the face one time and you'll know where I'm coming from, especially if you're up on a ladder. You're all done. Game over, buddy. 6% in the face, 20 feet off the ground, and you are out of business. Glasses 100% of the time, man. Probably I know it's the only piece of PPE I use, but I should tell you something. It's the most important. Yeah, I know, I should be wearing a mask. You know, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm doing. Sweet. This is, before you ask me again, this is a standard 4 gallon per minute J-Rod set. It's got 2 high pressure nozzles and 2 low pressure nozzles. I don't know what they are exactly. I've had them for 3 years. They're completely worn out. But it's a standard 4 gallon per minute J-Rod set. Okay, I moved the 24-foot ladder over to that garage. Everything's very uneven here, so I'm probably gonna change that placement once I get over there, but it's out of my way so they don't spray it. I don't need to saturate it with SH. Maybe it'll last a minute longer. We can easily shoot this gambrel side right from the ground. I left my 16-foot ladder over on the first roof because when I switch to rinse mode on this, I want to be able to go over there and rinse that skylight. And you all know that Cody Yarbrough is making a 12-volt remote that you can change your systems on. I know there's probably a remote too that just switches, like a bypass remote that just switches over to rinse mode. And I think I want to get that next. I think that's going to be one of the next upgrades for the 12 volt so that I can just switch over. I don't need to switch percentage on the fly so much as I would like to be able to switch to rinse mode. I could have just switched to rinse while I was up on that roof, shot my skylights, whatever I want to do, without having to swap everything out, flush it, come down off the roof, go back up on the roof. You know, a bypass similar to the Flow Pro. I know they make it. I think that's going to be one of the very next upgrades that we do. Okay, on the little garage roof. Real easy with the fan tip. And then we're going to rinse a few things. All right, so now I've come back to the truck and turned the SH off. Turn my soap all the way off. Okay, with my soap all the way open today, I used about 5 or 6 gallons worth of soap. I used about maybe 22 gallons or so worth of SH just now. So, you know, there's a decent ratio there, probably, you know, 25% or so soap. The rest was SH. Again, straight SH in the soap tank. That's how I'm doing it. Then I'm getting a true 5%. Otherwise, you put your dial on 5, then you add all that water through your soap, and you might not be shooting what you think you're shooting, right? So now we've set it over to rinse. I'm gonna find a little dead area over here on the side of this little garage. Actually, I'm gonna spray those snail tracks off of there because I can, right? And we're not washing. All right, we're gonna let this rinse flow through in these dead leaves until we got water. Then I'm gonna rinse my way back to that skylight. All right, we're set up and running on our next project. We got this big, beautiful farmhouse in Woodstock. I got the rig all set, 200 feet of hose pulled. Got my 16-foot ladder with me, because I'm gonna have a couple little trick shots here. And we have some wind and some heavy black mildew. We've also got a pool patio back here, which we're gonna take care of. I do need to get up on this deck. That's why the ladder's here. Right here for now. Good. We're doing the pool patio, surface cleaner set, hoses looped out, ball valve on over there. I'm gonna start here, work my way over, across, and then work my way back. Disconnect. Wash the whole back of the farmhouse. We do have a fence over there, so we can't get all the way around. I can get just around this porch a little bit. Go this way, pull back towards the truck, wash the front, reel it up. Client moved everything for me. Thank you very much. Only thing I gotta do is shift the grill. Here we go. This pad's really not too dirty. I'm not sure what to expect here. Not doing any kind of pre-treat or post-treat here. It's gonna be simply surface cleaning. Oh, you know what? We're pulling soap. I gotta put it in rinse mode. Hold on. See, we make mistakes. There we go. Now my gallon per minute also comes up a little bit. I get to about 9 when I'm not on. Yeah, I can definitely feel it rev up. All right, let's see what kind of result we get. All right, it's gonna take a little video to show some marks that are showing themselves that I have not done. You can see this is just water running into my area, and it's all blotchy and strange. Before I'm even getting to it, something going on here. Somebody did something here, some kind of process here before I arrived that disturbed the cream coat or something. And I've got no chemicals, just water, low pressure. I don't have my machine cranked up. I can see that I'm removing the dirt, which is what I'm here to do, I guess. And we're able to go at a pretty good pace because of that. All right, I feel the need to show this again because somebody etched the cream coat off of all this concrete, and I don't want it to be on me. You can see over here that's perfectly dry. I haven't been there yet. I'm gonna try to put a little water on there. All right, you see by just wetting this that it's revealing all of the marks. These are things that I didn't make. That's brush marking. And obviously we're using a surface cleaner. So I don't know. All right, now we're washing the farmhouse. We got the Davis shooter tip. I got some nice black mold on the mildew, not mold. Don't say mold. Say mildew. Here's some nice mildew growing on those whites. And I get a nice concentrated beam using that Davis tip. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I gotta get my hand squeezing the microphone maybe a little bit. We're gonna get some dwell on that for a few minutes. This is hardy board siding. As a note, I don't treat it any different than anything else I wash. Everything gets house washed, rinsed at 1%. It works really well. All right, we got the back of the house all done. Pool is done. Back of the house up into the peak. Up on that landing's all clean. I've got my hoses pulled because I'm going that way. Looped out in the driveway. Gonna grab this little 16 real quick, put it on the front so I don't have any issues hitting the other side of the peak. This ladder's popcorn. Love this thing. So friggin' light. Doesn't weigh anything. We use it as much as we can, right? Surface cleaner's over there, ready to go back on the rig. I don't think I even need this out front here. I can shoot all of that, no problem, from the ground. We're gonna bring this back to the rig. Think about getting it put away. I am dual feeding here. And we've got a nice full tank because of it. Done diggity. All wrapped up, heading out. I want to mention my good friend David Bender. He's a power washer, follows the channel, has a great business going. Passed himself out yesterday, dehydrated himself so bad that he wound up taking a trip to the emergency room in the ambulance. Homeowner called 911 and Mr. Bender went for an ambulance ride because he dehydrated himself and wasn't eating. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm classic for that. I have a cup of coffee and I go work, and then it turns into getting busy and skipping lunch and not drinking anything. And I'm trying to be better about it. And Mr. Bender hopefully has taught us all a little lesson. All right, we're set up and running on the next project of the day. And we're simply doing this pool fence that goes around this entirety of the pool. We're gonna soap it from the inside out and from the outside in and reverse the process rinsing. Okay, that project's done. No video. Real nice lady. We've been here a couple of times. We washed the house, did the pool patio a couple years ago, and she chit-chatted with me the whole time, so no video. And we got one more little pro bono job to do for a special guest, and we'll be there momentarily. All right, we are out here at Tony's house, watching Tony's pool patio. He's got a graduation party happening this week. And he asked me if he could use the equipment to take care of the patio, and of course he can. It's gonna be the last project of the day. We're gonna let Tony do it all today. He's not doing anything except supervising. We've got all this cobblestone paver to do, all the way around there. He's got some flagstone in here, some concrete over there, and we're gonna let him do it all while I relax in the shade with a drink in my hand.